So this anterior group. Then from this side is posterior group. And look, this big toe, that's why this surface is medial. So medial group, anterior, medial, and posterior, 3 groups of muscles. Which muscles belong to the anterior group? One of them I will show you on the poster, this musculus, not obliquus, but
Musculus,
not serratorius, but sartorius, musculus sartorius. Well, then musculus quadriceps femoris. As I said, it consists of 4 heads. This one, the most superficial, and it lies straight. This musculus rectus femoris, and we saw this muscle on the poster. Under this muscle is musculus vastus intermedius, medially vastus medialis, and laterally vastus lateralis. Just above patella, vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius, vastus medialis, and rectus femoris unite together to form one single muscle, which is called musculus quadriceps femoris. So, and musculus sartorius, which is not present here on this preparation. Just 2 muscles, but one muscle consists of 4. Sorry. Posterior group. Posterior group includes 3 muscles. That's why let's shift on the posterior surface. It's here, here, here. Who wants to be traumatologist? Traumatologist.
No.
After the car accident, you can see same leg. Well, now look. We find that this medial aspect, and medially we have 3 thin muscles. 1, 2, and 3. Now look, 3 muscles unite together here, and we have to put in the right order. 1, 2, 3. This muscle, which is the most anterior, is called musculus sartorius. Not obliquus, but sartorius. Which group does it belong to? Anterior. Together with which muscle? Quadratus femoris, damn it. Quadratus femoris. So this quadratus femoris muscle, this sartorius, and 2 muscles belong to the anterior group. Next one, this muscle we missed, it belongs to the medial group. And last muscle is this one, that's the most posterior. It belongs to the posterior group. Look, this one and this one. 2 muscles. It is also attached to the medial epicondyle of femur or to the tibia. One muscle is thinner. It has long tendon and small belly, but another muscle is wider. This muscle, which is narrower, is called musculus semitendinosus. Semi means half. That's why half of this muscle consists of tendon, half consists of belly. That's why semitendinosus. This muscle, which is wider, is called semimembranosus. Membranosus because it has tendon, but tendon is wider than in semitendinosus muscle. So that's why this one semimembranosus, this one semitendinosus. And third muscle of posterior group is located on the lateral side. And look, it consists of 2 heads, 1 and 2. And just above popliteal fossa, 2 heads unite together in one muscle, which is called biceps femoris muscle. So posterior group consists of 3 muscles. Biceps femoris with 2 heads. Then this one semitendinosus, semimembranosus. Well, 3 muscles of posterior group, 2 muscles of anterior group, and there are some muscles of the medial group. One of them we can see. There is intermedial muscle, because I told you here on the medial aspect of the knee we have 3 muscles. Most posterior of them belongs to the posterior group, this musculus semitendinosus. Most anterior is sartorius, which belongs to the anterior group. But middle muscle, it belongs to the medial group. It is called musculus gracilis. Gracilis means fin muscle. It belongs to the medial group. And one more muscle of the medial group, this one, is musculus adductor magnus, big adductor muscle. One of them, adductor longus, we saw on the chart, it lies in the upper aspect of the thigh, but in the lower one is adductor magnus. Between musculus adductor magnus from one side and musculus vastus medialis, which is anterior group, from another side, artery passes. This artery is called arteria femoralis, and you can see that this artery goes into the canal, which is located on the medial aspect of the thigh. This canal is called canalis adductorius, and it contains femoral artery. This canal has three walls. First wall, anterior one, is musculus vastus medialis. Second wall, posterior, is musculus adductor magnus. And one wall is this connective tissue plate, this one, which is stretched between musculus vastus medialis from one side and musculus adductor magnus from another side. It is called lamina vasto adductoria. Lamina vasto adductoria, because it is between vastus and adductor magnus muscle. That's all.